The Supreme Court upholds a gun control law intended to protect domestic violence victims. The Supreme Court on Friday upheld a federal gun control law that is intended to protect victims of domestic violence. In their first Second Amendment case since they expanded gun rights in 2022, the justices ruled 8-1 in favor of a 1994 ban on firearms for people under restraining orders to stay away from their spouses or partners. The justices reversed a ruling from the Federal Appeals Court in New Orleans that had struck down the law. Chief Justice John Roberts, writing for the court, said the law uses common sense and applies only after a judge determines that an individual poses a credible threat of physical violence. Justice Clarence Thomas, the author of the major 2022 Bruen ruling in a New York case, dissented. President Joe Biden, who has been critical of previous high court rulings on guns, abortion, and other hot-button issues, praised the outcome. No one who has been abused should have to worry about their abuser getting a gun, Biden said in a statement. As a result of today's ruling, survivors of domestic violence and their families will still be able to count on critical protections, just as they have for the past 3 decades. Last week, the court overturned a Trump-era ban on bump stocks, the rapid-fire gun accessories used in the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history. The court ruled that the Justice Department exceeded its authority in imposing that ban. Friday's case stemmed directly from the Supreme Court's Bruen decision in June 2022. A Texas man, Zaki Rahimi, was accused of hitting his girlfriend during an argument in a parking lot and later threatening to shoot her. At arguments in November, some justices voiced concern that a ruling for Rahimi could also jeopardize the background check system that the Biden administration said has stopped more than 75,000 gun sales in the past 25 years based on domestic violence protective orders. The case also had been closely watched for its potential to affect cases in which other gun ownership laws have been called into question, including in the high-profile prosecution of Hunter Biden. Biden's son was convicted of lying on a form to buy a firearm while he was addicted to drugs. His lawyers have signaled they will appeal. A decision to strike down the domestic violence gun law might have signaled the court's skepticism of the other laws as well. But Friday's decision did not suggest that the court would necessarily uphold those laws either. The justices could weigh in soon in one or more of those other cases. Many of the gun law cases grow out of the Bruen decision. That high court ruling not only expanded Americans' gun rights under the Constitution, but also changed the way courts are supposed to evaluate restrictions on firearms.
Well, that's it for today's video. What are your thoughts? Please let us know on the comment section below. Whose celebrity do you want us to feature next? Thank you for watching FASN News Channel.